Sira actually has a very special place in my heart, wallahi. I never forget the day that I went to Medina for the first time. It's been a long time. I used to live in a place in Bermuda, and I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this year to be the last year. I couldn't take it, trying to be who I want to be in this environment and so on. And I just decided to go for Umrah. Wallahi, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what Islam was about. I didn't know even how to establish the pillars of how to perform Umrah. I didn't even know that. It was a long time ago that you actually didn't have to have all these things that you have to have now. So I just got a ticket and I went out. And subhanAllah, in the plane, it felt like coming close, subhanAllah, a feeling that you'll never be able to explain. It's something that you have to experience yourself. But on the plane I met a brother, subhanAllah, I'll never forget this brother. He asked me where I'm from, and I told him, I'm coming back. I need to feel that I need to learn about my whole Islam all over again. I don't like the way I am, and I feel there's a void in my heart that has to be filled and so on. He says, who's picking you up from the airport? I said, nobody. He says, I'll drive you. He says, where are you staying? I says, I don't know. He says, you're staying with me. He says, are you married? I says, no. Says, I have a daughter. SubhanAllah, amazing. Just a step that when you go to Medina first, akhi, the people in Medina has a special place. Prophet Muhammad special place. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us shahada in Medina after a long, healthy, righteous life, inshallah. So we can, at least if we were deprived to see him in this dunya, we ask Allah to at least see him in a vision, inshallah, ru'ya. Be his neighbor, inshallah, at least in this life, next to him, buried in Medina, or be his neighbor, inshallah, and intercede for us in Jannah. So it's always been a beautiful place in my heart, and I ask Allah to grant me shahada there after a long, healthy, righteous life. So Medina to me, akhi, is the most beautiful place. It's a special bond. Imagine what Prophet ﷺ has done for us, what he gave up for us, what he would say when he come out of the grave. Ummati, ummati, my ummah, my ummah. He's the only one that would intercede for us. Like the story of Umar radiallahu anh, when he says, do you love me more than everybody else? Yes, I love you more than anybody. Yourself? He says, no. But when he stopped for a few seconds, his son was actually narrating the story. He says, how come, father, that I took you only a few seconds and you ran up to him again and says, I love you more than myself? He says, because I remembered on Judgment Day, I will need him more than me. He will intercede for me, so that's why I love him more than myself. So that's the reason, inshallah, we love Prophet Muhammad more than ourselves. That's the reason we want to take this course. That's the reason that it means a lot to me to live his path, to be with him one day, inshallah. And that's the aspiration, inshallah, that one day we can, when we were deprived of seeing him in this dunya, then hopefully we can see him in the hereafter, inshallah.